In this video, we are going to edit the template for the sheet title block in the document environment. In File menu, click Open. We can choose from the Part environment, Assembly environment, and the Document environment. Click Document and OK. Inside the Document environment, we can see the Feature Manager on the left side showing the sheet we are using. On the right side is a window showing the default sheets available for use. Click Browse because we will be using an A4 sheet in landscape orientation. Here are the list of the available sheet in different sizes and orientation. Look for the A4 landscape somewhere below and click Open. We can also see a preview of the sheet. Press OK and wait for the sheet to load. This is the part of the document that we can insert 2D drawing of our 3D model using the open document on the left side. But we will not be inserting any 2D drawing. We will just edit the sheet title block. Click Feature Manager. Click the arrow down in Sheet. Click also the arrow down in the sheet format. Press right-click in the sheet format and click Edit. Now we are ready to edit our title block. Press a line or a text and then click Delete on our keyboard. Click the border and delete, but nothing will happen since it is locked. All we need to do is to press right-click on the border title under the sheet format on the left side and click Delete Border. And press Yes, then the border is gone. To make our own title block, click and drag a horizontal line, a vertical line, and a text. Set it on one side. Then make a window to select the other entities, then press Delete on the keyboard. You can zoom in and zoom out your screen using the mouse scroll up and down. To complete the title block, set the horizontal line by pressing right-click and click Horizontal Line. Do the same with the vertical line. Copy and paste the horizontal line using Ctrl-C and Ctrl-V on the keyboard. Drag one end of the horizontal line and connect to the other end of the vertical. You will see a symbol that it is connected and extend the other end to make the lower border. Then paste another horizontal line, click and drag somewhere below, connect it with the left border and adjust its length by dragging the other end. Paste the last horizontal line and do the same thing with the previous. Copy and paste the vertical line to make the last line of the border. Click and drag the ends to close the border. Then adjust the horizontal line and connect it to the border on the right. Paste another vertical line to divide the title block. Adjust its length as shown. Paste another vertical and do the same with the previous. To finish our title block, place dimension using the Smart Dimension icon. But first, check the units we are using on the lower right portion of the window. We can choose from MKS, CGS, MMGS, and IPS. Choose IPS or inch, pounds, and seconds as our units. Click Smart Dimension, then click the horizontal line and set the length to 11 inches. Click the vertical border and set the dimension to 7.5 inches. Click the horizontal below and another horizontal above to insert a dimension in between. Set it to 0.5 inch. Do the same with the next horizontal line. For the title block on the left, set it to 3.5 inches. And the other on the right, set it to 3 inches. You can adjust the location of the border by clicking and dragging the line or one line, and the rest will follow. To edit the text, double-click the text and type in ID number. You can modify the font and font size of your text. Copy and paste the text to complete the text on the title block. Type in surname, first name, and middle initial. Adjust the font to size 14 to fit into the title bar. Modify the alignment by pressing Right Align. Do this to both texts. Click and drag the text to place it in its proper position. You can zoom in the window to place the text perfectly. Do the same with the other text.
Meanwhile, "12 seconds later." A few moments later.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
Follow the content of the title bar shown, starting with the ID number, surname, first name, middle initial, the plate name and title, the course name, your section, and lastly, your instructor's name. You can hide the dimension by pressing right-click on the dimension and click Hide. You can also choose multiple dimension by continuously pressing Shift. That's it. We're done with our title block. We will be using this title block in our plates and exercises. To save our sheet format, click File menu, then click Save Sheet Format. Edit the file name by inserting BES1L. Press Save and click Exit Sheet Format on the upper right corner of the window. Close the drawing environment and press Do Not Save since we only edit the sheet format. To access the Save Sheet Format, click New, then Document, then press OK. Under the sheet window, click Browse and look for the sheet format we saved with BES1L. Press Open and click OK. There you have our new title block. The only text to edit here is the plate name and title. Thank you for watching. Be ready with our next activity, which is the exercises. See you next time. Mamba out.
Two 2,000 years later. 6.5 hours later. A few inches later. Day 2, Day 3, Day 4. 1 eternity later. 3 days later. 3:28 a.m. 3 weeks later. Many months later. Tomorrow for sure. Eventually, 12 o'clock midnight. 2 hours later. 8:01 p.m. the next day. Later. 20 minutes later. 6 hours later. Several bad puns later. 1 hour later. 2 hours later. 3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.